Feeling stuck. Need advice. Okay, Reddit. I really need to vent and get some outside perspectives because I feel completely stuck in my marriage right now, and I'm not sure if I'm overreacting. So, I, 30F, have been with my husband, 29M, for almost 10 years and married for one. He's a great guy, loving, trustworthy, all that good stuff. But lately, it feels like I'm doing all the heavy lifting in our relationship, and it's driving me up the wall. Here's the situation. I've been trying to get him to help out more around the house. I'll remind him about things that need to get done, and he says I'm being pushy. Meanwhile, he comes home from a day of golfing, plops down, and plays video games while I look at a mountain of laundry, dirty dishes, and meal prep that needs my attention. Just the other night, we were watching TV, and he dozed off on the couch while I was up folding laundry and putting fresh sheets on the bed, which I had washed after our dog had an accident. I ended up putting the sheets on myself at 11:30 p.m. because he thought tossing them in the laundry basket was enough. Seriously? And don't even get me started on how I've been asking him to replace the blinds in our apartment for a year. I stopped asking because it felt pointless. He works a job and coaches, but he always finds time to hang out with friends. When I express that I want us to spend time together, he comes home late, and by then, I'm already asleep. I'm also feeling frustrated sexually. I've been telling him that I really need some intimacy, but it seems like he's more interested in his video games than in us. We're lucky if we get intimate once a week. I make most of the money, and it feels like I'm carrying the entire load while he coasts along. We used to have a great sex life, but lately, it's lacking the heat and passion. He claims he doesn't initiate because I rejected him in the past, but that was because I was exhausted from handling everything. I've been very open about my needs, yet he doesn't seem to care and gets upset when I take care of myself. We just feel like roommates at this point, and it's hard when I feel like I'm the head of the household, managing everything. For example, if our washer breaks, I'm the one fixing it. I've done it twice already, even ordering parts from Amazon. I'm no professional, but with a little YouTube and some tools, I can get it done. I know he's capable of fixing things too, but he just lacks the drive or initiative, no matter how much I nag about it. Who doesn't want to initiate intimacy with their wife? When I confront him, he gets defensive and says that my bringing it up makes him less inclined to initiate because we just discussed it a few days ago. Yes, and I'm still feeling neglected. I feel like I can handle a full day at work and cooking dinner every night if I at least get my needs met. He works his 8 hours and then goes to a second job that doesn't pay much. It's a stipend position where he gets a lump sum. He spends so much time there because he loves it, but I can't take a pay cut since he doesn't make enough to support us. I desperately need a break from my mid-level corporate job. I wish he cared enough to say, okay, this second job isn't working out. My wife needs a break, so I'll find a better job or a second job that provides steady income. His current job has messed him over multiple times, yet he stays hoping for a permanent position. I could go on, but I'm trying to include both the good and the bad so I don't come off as biased because I know I'm not perfect either. I've tried discussing how I feel with him, but he gets defensive and nothing ever changes. We're considering couples counseling, but I feel like we're just spinning our wheels. I've told him that I refuse to have kids if things don't change because I don't want to be a married single mom. Honestly, I feel like I'm playing the role of a mom instead of a partner, and it's a huge turnoff. I love him, but I'm scared about where this is all headed. So, am I expecting too much? Has anyone been in a similar situation? I just want some real talk here. Thanks for reading. TLDR, I, 30F, have been married to my husband, 29M, for a year, but I feel like I'm doing all the heavy lifting in our relationship. He doesn't help much around the house, prioritizes video games over spending time together, and has become distant sexually. I've tried discussing my feelings, but he gets defensive and nothing changes. I'm considering couples counseling but feel overwhelmed and worried about our future together. Am I expecting too much?